You're now tuned in to Check Your Timeline, the official podcast for the fly, the fabulous,
and the motherfucking bossy. Because if you're not listening to this podcast,
you're not a motherfucking boss.
Okay.
Let 'em know. 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 Let 'em know.
Clothing line, cartoon, DJ.
Clothing line is totally 2 words, but I got you. It's the idea that we're going for.
Yeah.
Clothing line, you said tattoo and what?
Cartoon.
Oh, cartoon. Clothing line, cartoon. What was the third one?
DJ.
Clothing line, cartoon, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Khaled pops into my head, but he ain't got no damn cartoon. But it's probably on its motherfucking way. Cartoon. That's what's fucking throwing me off. Well, I'm gonna guess DJ Khaled.
Nope.
Who is it?
DJ Academics.
Okay, cartoon though.
Jerry from Tom and Jerry. The mouse. Everybody has said that on Twitter repeatedly.
Oh, that's what he
looks
looks like. Oh, I'm over here like, is this nigga on an episode of fucking Tom and Jerry? And do they still make that shit? Anyway.
I don't know. The reason for him.
Okay, you already know. I know. I can't stand that nigga though. He's annoying as fuck.
I mean, he's popular though. But, Everyday Struggle, Joe Budden's not on there anymore. But anywho.
Yeah, they lost like 600,000 subscribers.
Complex did.
Yeah. The show, yeah.
Yeah. And
But Complex is continuing the show though.
Yeah, just without Joe. But DJ was like said that Deezus and Meryl were taking shots at him.
They do.
And Deezus and Meryl made it a point to say, nigga, no we don't. Like nobody talks about you ever. And then they were like, we're on cable and you're not. I thought that was like so whack.
Did you watch the episode last night where basically they pulled up the episode where they were talking shit about him to Vic Mensa, and Vic Mensa's Rainbow said fuck DJ Wacademics, and these niggas was absolutely sizing it and laughing. Like on their own show they took a solid 10 minutes, the first 10 minutes talking about this nigga, talking about how they don't be talking about this nigga. Then they showed a clip about how they were talking about that nigga.
Yeah.
Like
so if you're not talking about him,
then why are you talking about him?
Why are you talking about him?
Just saying.
That part.
So, and that's my thing.
I
like
thought
that
was whack.
Last night on the episode, that's why I was like, okay, so for him not to matter, this nigga still has his Complex fucking contract. Mm-hmm. This nigga still has his show. This nigga is still being talked about on 10 minutes of your cable program that you're talking about. So
his little internet show.
Right.
That shit was so classist and just so whack. Oh, look at me, we got this. Ooh,
but they started on Twitter.
Head ass.
They started on Twitter, and then their Bodega Boys podcast, catapulted them into different realms. But they fuck white women.
Just be humble.
But I'm not going to lie to you. They fuck white women. So a lot of the reason why they're probably on Viceland has a lot of the reason to do with them fucking white women. I'm sorry.
Whatever the case may be.
Not that they're not talented, but fucking DJ Academics, as far as a polarizing figure, as far as being entertaining and fucking being more relevant, I'm going to say it was definitely him before Jesus and Meryl. But, all right. So mine is Hawaii, Leo, Effortless.
I have no idea. The Rock.
Oh, that was really, really good. That was good.
Yeah,
is he Hawaiian or Samoan? Oh, but say, no, Barack Obama. With his motherfucking fine Leo ass. Originally from Hawaii. Nah, he was seen being like Santa at some like little black school.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
That nigga looks better now.
I was just thinking about when he had on that gray suit.
Moving on really quickly, not necessarily an announcement as much as it is just taking the time to pay honor and respect to Reggie Osei, better known as hip hop podcaster Comeback Jack, who died Wednesday of this week after a battle with colon cancer. He was 48 years old. Yeah. Obviously, as we're talking to you on this podcast medium, and both of us having been educated in the mass communication field, Combat Jack and everything that he did during the 90s, where he was actually an entertainment lawyer then representing Jay-Z, Damon Dash, Capone Noriega, Rockefeller, all those good names that have kind of inspired us to be and create the way that we have. And then obviously his Combat Jack show launched about 6 years ago. So he kind of is a little bit like a pioneer in this podcasting game. Definitely was affected by his untimely diagnosis, to be quite honest with you, because I listened to the Combat Jack show. If you didn't know who he was, if you've never heard his name before, definitely take the time to just learn that man's name for the culture. Rest in peace. Rest in power, brother.
Definitely. His death definitely affected a lot of people, players that I know in the game. So shout out to everybody who knows him, knew him. Rest in peace.
Any announcements? Probably going to say what I want for Christmas. I do want to announce that just in case, because this shit is gonna come out with just enough time for y'all to run to the mall if you give a fuck about it, bitch.
Yeah, I think I know for sure I want somebody to pay my tuition.
Like for the year or what?
My tuition for the semester would be dope. Pay my tuition. It's less than a G, so that's one.
Right.
Then two, I would like a new anklet. And I'm very simple. Just some lipstick and some nail polish. I'm a very simple girl. If you want to invest in something and just tell me what you purchased for me, that would be great as well. Just the simple shit.
I can feel all that. I'm going to say for Christmas... Well, so what I asked for those Miguel concert tickets. I asked for new Uggs. I asked for jewelry. But see, the way me and my baby daddy gonna do it, we gonna actually celebrate, like, giving each other gifts after Christmas. And the only reason why that is because we're the only ones who spend ridiculous amounts on our gifts. Like, we would do it for ourselves. So we just started saying, nigga, how about I buy what you was gonna buy yourself and you buy what I was gonna buy myself. But so the way the bills are set up this year, we're going to celebrate our own little personal Christmas after. So if I could be surprised by anything, like dick would probably be nice.
I don't want no dick for the holiday. I mean, because I'm going to get that anyway. And if a motherfucker tried to gift me with dick, I would feel slighted, because if you wrap your dick up like it's the Christmas gift itself,
right? Oh,
I put a magnum on it. Here you go, boom. No,
nigga, I disappear. Like, so because I mean, again, like me and my baby dad aren't in a romantic relationship. I'm a single woman, but like family, like this is like the family's month. I go all out for my birthday in December, and then I disappear on niggas. Like I'm with my baby dad, my kids. Like that's where I'm at. So I damn sure don't. Yeah, I damn sure don't get no dick. I don't get no dick until like hopefully maybe New Year's or like after New Year's, nigga. Like after fucking Martin Luther King, after they then went back to school and shit.
Yeah, wait till the after parade. So wait till after the Martin Luther King parade.
That's when the pussy, we dust the snow off.
Yeah, get you outside.
All right, gossip.
3, 2, 1. Gossip Gauge. Gossip Gauge, 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 Gossip Gauge.
Well, for everybody that always says, as soon as Apple drops a new iPhone, oh, my iPhone is fucking up. Ding, ding, ding. You were right. Apple released a statement, and I read it on computerworld.com. That's the timeline I was on.
Oh.
And they admitted that they throttled the devices, citing that internal damage to the battery can occur if you drive it past peak performance. Hold up.
But now, which ones, nigga? Which phones?
It doesn't matter. If, let's say, okay, I got the iPhone 10. I know somebody with a 6 that was like, yo, my shit glitching.
Why would you keep the 6?
Because maybe they bought the 6 last year.
Come on.
The 7 came out last year.
See, that's not even smart.
This is before 2 years is up. And most contracts have a 2-year plan to pay off these $1,000 phones. We all regular ass people.
You also can roll over if a new phone comes out.
Not if you with Verizon.
I have Verizon, nigga. I've got the unlimited fucking iPhone plan.
If you grandfather with unlimited data that they no longer offer, and you have to pay out of pocket for your phone, boom.
Oh,
then what?
Yeah, that's your fault.
I'm telling you.
That is your fault.
But besides that, okay, this is what I don't like. why don't Apple say this when it comes out? Because every time I buy a new iPhone, they're like, oh, this is the best one to date. And then a year later, they drop a new one and say the same thing about that one. That's the best one to date. So when they dropping these phones, why aren't we mentioning the peak performance level? Like, how long is the peak performance? A year? A year and a half?
Okay.
Put that somewhere in your fucking iOS launch. But I know why. It's because so that you can go buy a new one every time a new phone comes out.
Capitalism.
I want a phone that's going to last me 4 years. I don't need a new phone every time a new phone come out. That's not the name of my game. Okay? I like to keep my shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's all, I feel you.
Yeah.
It's just all part of capitalism. I guess I automatically assume that's what the fuck they were doing. That's why I'm the dumb bitch that really goes out there and spends 4 digits on the new phone. The only reason why I don't have the 10 is because I actually like my home button. Like, I actually like that shit, to be honest with you. So, and I still have the small 7. I don't have the plus. So, like, forcing me to move to that next level, I'm just not there yet. But I'm pretty sure once, you know, Christmas passes and my money get back right, we probably gonna have the new shit. I'm sorry, I'm gone. So another piece of the tea, you know, we were talking about her last episode, Miss Tiffany Haddish.
She ready.
She's having a huge year.
Yeah, that's my girl. What up, Tip?
She is having a huge year. And she actually had released this memoir called The Only Black Unicorn, or The Last Black Unicorn, or some shit like that.
That's really like my spirit sister.
Okay.
I'm a unicorn on my Snapchat. It's a unicorn in my phone. I use the unicorn and emoji all day.
Okay.
But anyway.
So in that memoir, she referenced the fact that her ex-husband used to whoop her ass. And his name is William Stewart. So, I mean, you can Google it. It's really everywhere. I think I saw it on Huffington Post, The Shade Room, New Hip Hop, whatever the hell. But basically, he's saying that he married Tiffany, her issues, and not the Hollywood lifestyle. And he's never beat or hit or called a woman a motherfucker or a bitch while having a disagreement in his life. He's never caused a miscarriage. He has documents to prove that. Tiffany advised him, or this is in his words, Tiffany advised me about a month ago about the book, and she told me that I'd be furious. So basically what he's trying to frame it up as, all of her success that she has had on this wonderful stand-up show, on this wonderful memoir, this book that she's released, in this year that she's had, this breakout movie that she's had. Mm-hmm. This nigga now wants to bring the spotlight back on him, as a lot of egotistical, hurt-ass men do when they lose the best woman that maybe they've ever fucking had.
Here he come bringing his sorry, stank, mangy ass out the gutters after she left him there. He tried to break her down and break her in half. Didn't even want her to do comedy no more.
Yeah, that's a mess. And so now he's got Russell Simmons' lawyer, Michael T. Sterling, which... that motherfucker should be busy as hell right now. This nigga, he got the NYPD SVU investigating these bitches, saying that he was fucking raping and molesting and groping and harassing on their ass. Like, Michael, you should be busy. Anyway, what's next?
Well, okay, so it's women, you know, since, you know, I'm always about my women. As y'all know, everybody that has worn tampons has read a box that says toxic shock syndrome.
We would hope.
Yeah, because if you wear tampons, I hope you read the box. Who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's in big, bold letters. Hey, you might die from wearing this.
TSS.
But it doesn't tell you on the box, like, okay, how can I get it? Like, what causes it? Is it just the actual use of it? But come to what?
No, I was about to say the warning, I think, says extended and prolonged use. Right, nigga? I knew that.
So.
Nah, I knew that. No, you had to read that shit. Hold on. We gonna see, bitch.
And you know who else didn't know?
Yes, it says warning signs of TSO. You're right, it just got warning signs.
It doesn't say what causes it. So, anyway,
You're right. It damn sure don't show you how.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So, I'm about to tell y'all. I know the question. Bitch, how? I'm about to tell y'all. When you leave it in too long, just ask Emily Pankhurst, this young girl. I've seen this story today. It just floated down the timeline. This girl didn't know that she was dying.
Tell them what TSS is.
Okay, toxic shock syndrome is a bacterial infection.
When you leave your tampon in too long.
Basically. So,
which is some nasty ass shit.
It can... subjective. Some people just really forget the motherfuckers in there. Like, seriously.
Well, we'll get to...
So, Emily left hers in there and she almost died. She just didn't know what was going on. And this would trip me out. She goes to the doctor.
Because warning signs of TSS are, for example, sudden fever, vomiting, diarrhea.
She didn't have a fever.
Fainting or near